Shema Yasha Yahweh Allahayanawa Yahweh Achad Shema Yasha Yahweh Allahayanawa Yahweh Achad Shema Yasha Yahweh Allahayanawa Yahweh Achad Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahweh, Bahashan Wakakudash. I want to give double honors to our elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone Ruel. Peace and blessings, health and wellness to the house of David the elect. All right, I'm Zahar Spirit, we in Judah. And today I want to go into a topic entitled Aspiring Higher Vibrations. All right, investing in good health. All right. And this topic came by way of something that I was meditating on in the spirit. Then I was watching Elder Yashawama's video. I think it's called Afflict Not Thyself and the Counsels of Thy Heart. But he did it about 2 weeks ago, and it was a very, very powerful, edifying video. All right. And it goes to show you that the body, all right, the spirit of Yahweh Bahashemah Shai, it uses the body to edify itself. So everything that you're going through, you know, you don't have a common temptation, all right? Everything you're going through, not only is the answer in the scriptures, but you have the scriptures speaking to you through the spirit by way of brothers' epistles. And I know that, you know, the Dallas camp in general, I perceive it as a camp that pours into the body. Like the apostles, it's more into, you know, breakdowns and prophecies and current events. There's just like a lot of camps. But I've noticed this with the Dallas camp, a lot of the lessons they go to, it builds the body up, you know, so we can go out there in the trenches and so it could be sound in our walk and not just be mockingbirds or not just go out there and teach, but also we can be fulfilled and restored in the spirit. But moving on to this live stream, aspiring higher vibrations. You know, one thing that I believe that Yahweh Bahashim Shai is requiring of us is to really take care of ourselves. All right. I personally think from my own experience that there's a connection between your diet and your lifestyle and being in the spirit. And it's very easy to go with the flow of Babylon and go with the flow of your routine, getting up, going to work, you know, maybe grabbing a bite to eat, maybe watch TV or whatever and go to bed, you know. And I think what happens over a period of time, it slowly decays you, it slowly makes you dull. You know, you might not have the healthiest diet and you might not feel it at that time or with that first bite, but over a period of time, you slowly become sluggish. You slowly become uptight. And I'm guilty of that, you know. Then it's not until the spirit hits you to alter certain things, you know, that you realize. It's not until you alter certain things that you realize, okay, like, dang, Babylon kind of had me in his grips, you know, in his grips. You see, hey, shalom to you. Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Bahashim Wakakudash Brakatah. All right, but ascending high vibrations, what does that mean? Or you hear people in different spaces speak about frequencies and vibrations. Well, you know, when you're in the spirit, all right, you're in a higher vibration. All right, when you tap into the word and the prophecies, you're absorbing the word, that's like a higher vibration. But for a lot of us, that requires us to have a certain lifestyle that matches that vibration. For example, in order to really absorb certain breakdowns, to really see the vision in your mind, you know, the Most High might require you to go on a particular cleanse. All right, for a while, you might have to let go of certain meats or certain wines, certain liquors or wines. All right, separate yourself. Going back to one of my favorite scriptures that I haven't mentioned in a while, in Proverbs 18, a man having separated himself, seek it and intermeddle it with all things. But going into higher vibrations, we have to do the opposite in order to reach higher vibrations, or be on a higher plane, the higher wavelength, to where our antennas are in tune with Yahweh Bashma Shai, to where you're receiving revelations and ideas in the spirit more frequently. Your creativity is enhanced. All right. You actually feel good. All right. A lot of times that requires you to let go of processed food or pick up some type of physical active regiment, some type of workout regiment. All right. Let me get Sirach 30 and 15. This is from Soywy, Labad Napash. Health and good estate of body are above all gold, and a strong body above infinite wealth. So health and good estate of body are above all gold. All right. So one thing I've noticed, living in America, living in Babylon, you may not be rich. The Most High might have a ceiling on how much you can make. You know, you might not have a lot of women, or you might not have all the women, or the Most High might cut you off from having access to a woman, or, you know, women in general, right? You might not have the best living arrangement. You might live with your parents. You might be 14, 15. All right, now, you might be 14, 15. You might live with your parents, you know? There's certain things that you really can't control. You might not be able to leave your job, man. All right? And, you know, you got demons on the job and all that. But one thing you can't control is your health. And nobody should be able to control what you are putting into your mouth or you're not putting into your mouth. All right? You know in your spirit what you have to do, or you should be learning within your spirit what you have to do to stay in that positive plane. Because one thing you don't want to be is just that person that doesn't decompress. You know, you just uptight. And it's easy to be like that. You know, you're at work and you absorbing so much stress, but you gotta de-stress. Those incense are powerful. You know, when you go home, you might light an incense, man, and just lay down. That's powerful. You know? Some brothers play that ambient music, you know, that meditative music. Some brothers play those music that enhances certain frequencies, activates certain frequencies, or certain hertz. All right? Right, decompress. Yeah. You gotta decompress. De-stress, decompress, air out. Vent. That's the word vent. Like a vent. You vent. All right? You let the air out. For me, I've learned, man, jogging has to be something I do on a regular basis. And after a period of time, over a few weeks, it just put me on a higher plane. It sharpens my mind. It tones my body. It elevates my spirit. Just makes me a better person, you know? Now, that's for my path. Your path might have a different calling. But from my own personal experience, running is powerful, man. Fasting, you know? The scriptures speak on fasting. Fasting was part of our lot as prophets. It was part of our culture as a people. Something that you don't talk about, or is not talked about in Babal. You see? It's not talked about here. But at the same time, that's one thing that refreshes you and it cleanses you and it renews you. That at the end of your fast, you feel renewed. And like I said, like the elder Ariella from Dallas would say, sometimes you got to slow down to speed up. You know? Because this thing is not a race. It's damn still not a sprint run. I wouldn't even say it's a marathon. You know, it's a journey. You know, if you want to get deep, it's a journey. So you don't have to do everything at one time and just jump and change your diet overnight. But you can slowly start adding things and slowly start taking away things. Sometimes you'll be inspired to change the way you eat based on watching certain health videos. But the goal, objective, is to put you on that higher plane, man. So, like I said, one thing that you can't control is your fitness. But not only your fitness, your spiritual health, your physical health, your mental health. You can control that. You can control that, man. I used to watch this particular YouTube page. His name is Sean G. The guy's channel name is Sean G. But he'll be in the East Coast and he'll interview. All right, he'll interview Jake at the park, man. And this would be regular Jakes that just got off work. Jakes that some Jakes have been in prison, but it'd be regular Jakes getting money. When I say get money, they're out there getting fit. And it's a good vibe. They're out there in nature in the park. You see? And it just inspires you, like, you don't even have to go to a gym membership. You don't have to really go to the gym if that's not your thing. All right? You don't have to go to the gym. You see? You don't have to go to the gym. You can just be out in nature. Be out in nature, you see? You'll be surprised if you got a weekend off, man. If you got a weekend off, you'll be surprised with you just choosing to sacrifice a day and say, this is going to be a day from sundown to sundown. I'm just going to drink liquid. I'm going to go on an absolute fast. And your body will thank you, because one thing that you're not told at work is that you have to reset. You have to go on these cleanses. You have to, reset. But your jobs, they'll shut down the whole plant, the whole facility, just to do maintenance work. Because what is that telling you? That in order to do full maintenance, the company has to shut down. They can't run the machines and maintenance the machines at the same time. So what does that say about your body? Because your body is a factory, it's a plant, it's a facility. When you're sleeping, your body shuts down to do maintenance on itself. The detox, all those things. All right? The detox, all those things, right? Same thing. You might have to give your body an extended fast period. Because when you eat when you wake up, you're breaking the fast, hence the word breakfast. But if you fast for 24 hours or even 12, 16 hours, just to delay that fast, that's giving your body enough time to actually refreshing itself and maintenance itself. Then you'll see once you get done with that, you feel good. The way you know you're doing good with your body is that you feel good. So you eat a bunch of junk food, a bunch of fast food, it'll give you instant gratification, and we've all been there, but after a while, you'll feel drowsy. Okay? After a while, you'll feel drowsy. All right? So there's one thing that you can control in Babylon, all right, is the fact that you have the ability to do good to yourself. You might say, man, I don't have any money. Well, how much money does it cost to fast? How much money does it cost to, say, pick a few days just to drink water, or pick a day to drink water? All right? How much does it cost to really just get some incense? How much does it cost to go to your local park and start walking? And depending on what experience level you on, maybe you could do walk-run intervals. All right? Maybe you could pace yourself to jog at a slow pace for a few laps, man. You see? It doesn't cost much. You see? It doesn't cost much to do good to yourself. Now, there are points where you can go and get massages. All right? You get foot massages. All right? There are points you can take stretching classes. All right? And that may cost a little more. But at the end of the day, it's an investment. If you can afford it, why not do it? Because like I said, the one thing that you can do in Babylon and Yahweh Basham Shai give us that leeway to do it is that you can enrich yourself. And that's going into, you're vibrating at a higher level, You got that glow because you're always exercising, Not just for a look. Of course, you want to look good and you want to feel good, but it's mainly to feel good. All right? Look and feel rich. No, Think and Grow Rich. That's a book. All right? But health is wealth. That's the thing. That's in the scriptures. Health is wealth. That's in the script. That's in Sirach. It tells you that health and a sound body and strength of body is better than gold and silver. And I'm chopping it up. But if a brother can get it in Sirach 30, that'll be good. That'll be beautiful. All right? Health and good state of mind. But yeah, one thing, man, from what I experienced, just going with the flow of the natural course of America, in a couple years, man, it'll run you down, man. Next thing you know, you're just tired all the time. You physically weak, you know? You get sick and you don't know where the sickness is coming from, you know? Welcome to Babylon, you see? But yeah, man, aspire for higher vibrations. Don't settle doing the everyday mundane. Don't settle for the everyday mundane madness, because after a period of time, it's going to slow you down. It's going to make you sluggish. It's going to make you tired, make you weak, make you sick.
Hey, you're welcome to play through anytime you want.
You know?
Okay.
Make you sick, make you weak. But with that, hope you brothers and sisters edified. Till next time, shalom.